Ulysses Bermudez needs a flashlight just to find his apartment.
Basically, there's no light. There's a little bit of water, just a little bit, basically. There has no heat.
He lives in Red Hook, one of the places in New York City hardest hit by Hurricane Sandy.
I get a little bit because basically I'm on the first floor. But other than that, going up to the other floors, nothing's happening for them. That's it for now. Okay, and basically there's no juice, refrigerator out, stuff like this, you know. So right now, no power at all right now. So this is where it is, guys, okay?
Nearly 72 hours after the storm, his 14-story public housing unit is still without basic resources. 82 Dwight Street is part of the Red Hook West public housing complex. It's one of 25 high-rises that house more than 6,000 New Yorkers. And it sits just a few blocks off the ocean. When the storm hit and the waters rose, the tide flooded the basement, disabling the building. It took 3 days for public housing officials to begin pumping out the water, the first step in getting basic utilities back up and running. Locals were asked to evacuate to shelters or to stay with relatives, but many have stuck around out of necessity, like the elderly, or loyalty, like these two teens. 16-year-old Jasmine Rivera and her 17-year-old girlfriend, Becky Hernandez, are just back from Rivera's grandma's house, where they filled up bottles with tap water. Rivera stayed put with her mother since Sandy hit, despite the fact that she has to climb 12 flights of stairs in the dark to get home.
I'm tired.
It's a very long walk, especially with no elevators.
There's no light.
For the elderly, it'll be very dangerous.
Rivera's worried her elderly neighbor might be in trouble. Lots of seniors have been stuck in their homes with the elevators out. There's also been a lot of rumors of people taking advantage of the situation and the dark. Looting, fighting, and other crimes have taken place in other parts of the city. The building Rivera calls home is failing in every way possible.
Yesterday, while walking up the staircases, it smelled like fish, like if someone's refrigerator rotted.
Yeah.
Really bad.
But despite anticipating this worst-case scenario, Rivera says she wanted to stay.
The sound of my own bed sounds very comforting, even with no light and no water. Yeah, I mean, we have candles and stuff. It's not like we're completely in the dark, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
If Rivera has it bad, things are even worse for 43-year-old Michael Sumter. He lives on the top floor of 82 Dwight Street with his mother, 65, and father, who's 70.
I just had to carry like 2 buckets of water all the way up to 14th floor just so we can flush the toilet. You know what I mean? That is crazy. That is crazy.
Sumter's a bus driver, but with school's out and his parents in need, normal work is an afterthought.
I'm just hoping we get some lights. You know what I mean? If we can get some power, you know what I mean, people can live. You know what I mean?
He winds his hand-crank flashlight with nervous energy. Sumter says he and his parents are giving up on their day a little earlier than usual.
Darkness. There's nothing going on upstairs, like nothing. It's total darkness, that's it. That's all it is.
For Time Video, I'm Jesse Hardman in the Red Hook neighborhood of New York City.